Hey there, it's me, your host, Scott Stark, and let me welcome you to Season 3 of Hall of Games. Hi, I'm your host, Scott Stark, and welcome to another episode of Hall of Games. With me today is a very special guest, my other uncle, Philippe Boursier. Since Julian decided he wanted to start forming teams with hairy team morals, as they like to call it, then I've decided to start my own team, Team Philippe.
I'm not forming any teams. I'm fighting for justice.
That's not justice. Justice is when American troops go on enemy soils and save their partners and their comrades. This isn't justice.
No, that's just
This is ridiculous. Ridicule. Now, I'm a little sick, so excuse me for my stuffed nose. It's very unfortunate. But Philippe, I had Philippe come down all the way from France to have this interview and be on the show, and depending on how things go, he might become a permanent guest. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah, okay. So I believe, Julian, that you owe us a Wisconsin segment from Chipperland.
Yep, roll the clip. I'm sure you're gonna love this one. Alright, we're here on set of Hall of Games. I'm on location for the Chipperland game, as you can see. The aquarium in the back, the one that's always going off during the episodes, the one that helps Scott out, makes him feel, more at peace. It takes away his anxiety. We have the unknown posters of the games, Rapture, BioShock, actually right there, a little bit of trivia for you. Then you have the other poster over here, Columbia. So yeah, this is the set. This is the set right here. Hope you enjoy, Scott.
Who do you think you're fooling? I told you to get me a segment that takes place in Wisconsin, and you filmed your segment right here.
You told me to film Chipperland, and I filmed Chipperland. There's a segment in Chipperland that takes place here.
I've had enough of these loopholes with you. Every segment there's a loophole. Whether it's New York that it's already been done, or California that actually took place right here.
Your contract is like Swiss cheese. It's full of loopholes.
It's ridiculous. Your ship metaphors and your ridiculous loopholes don't have any place on the show. Okay? I told you to film a segment in Wisconsin. Whether other parts of the game take place somewhere else is irrelevant. The contract specifies Wisconsin segment. We'll talk about this offset. We'll talk about this offset.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's see how you enjoyed that conversation.
We'll see what my lawyer says.
We're going to move on to our first game, Far Cry Primal. Now, this game is very interesting. It takes place far into the past, around 1000 AD. It says you have to rise above extinction, so essentially you fight prehistoric animals like mammoths, saber-toothed cats. There are a couple of mosasaurs in the lakes. If you can find many Jurassic World creatures and dinosaurs in the lakes. Every lake you go to has a different sea creature from Jurassic World. So it's very unique, very cool first-person perspective on the life of a caveman. So I give this game 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. Philippe?
Alors moi j'ai vraiment beaucoup aimé ce jeu parce que la plupart du temps on a des jeux qui sont actuellement, mais là avec la préhistoire ça donne une autre dimension parce que c'est vraiment parfaitement réglé, parce qu'on peut apprivoiser des animaux, notamment des loups ou alors même des lions, et je suis sûr que même à la fin on pourrait même apprivoiser des aigles. Voilà, ça m'a beaucoup plu et j'espère que ça vous plaira aussi.
Wonderful critique from Philippe.
I imagine it's a 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. I really love.
You don't speak for Philippe. There's no room for imagination on this show.
I really love this game. So far, it's pretty good. I love that you can ride saber-toothed tigers and mammoths and fight with giant owls. I heard you can tame giant owls and fly across the land with giant owls. My favorite thing to do is ride giant mammoths into battle. I can't say too much about this game because we're not 100% done with it, as it came out a few days ago.
Then your review ends here.
I give it a
Your
5
review,
out of 5 bags of Doritos.
Your review is worthless as you have not finished the game.
Did you finish the game?
Sorry.
Platinum trophy?
Let's move on to our second game. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. This is a very unique game in the series. It's by far the best game of the Naruto series. And it has the largest roster. And apparently now in Naruto there are gods of sorts, it seems. And there are many awakenings and more ultimate jutsu than ever before. I particularly like the wind style jutsu. I find it to be quite creative and original. So overall this is a great fighting and exploring game. The story mode has a lot to offer. The story mode is definitely the most attractive part of the game. So I give this game 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos.
Ok. Alors ça c'est un jeu qui est très intéressant parce que la plupart du temps les jeux sont l'un en face de l'autre. Mais là avec la notion du 3D, avec la 3 dimensions, et ben on peut faire des cercles autour et on peut avoir des pouvoirs exceptionnels. Donc j'ai vraiment beaucoup apprécié ce jeu. Voilà, j'espère que ça vous a plu aussi.
Alright, this game was pretty good. It was pretty good. The reason I say that is I don't think it deserves to be called Ultimate Ninja, as the Ultimate Naruto game has not yet been made. That's a fact, not an opinion.
This is the Ultimate Naruto game.
No. It has a large roster, yes, the largest of all the Naruto games, but I believe it's only because there's maybe like 10 different Naruto slots and like 12 different Sasuke slots. It's
Explain
like
to
they would
me.
keep the characters, like,
Explain to me
a bunch
how
of
other
times.
Naruto games have been better than this one. Explain to
The
me.
story mode was lacking as it cut out a lot of fights.
Explain to
Maybe
me
played a huge
how this
role.
isn't the best Naruto game.
Like the King
Explain.
King
Hey,
Kaku.
hey! You answer me when I speak to you. That's the best Naruto game that's ever come out and ever will come out. It has the largest roster, it has dynamic fighting, and more team jutsus than ever before. Right,
I would normally give it a 4 out of 5, but I think it deserves a 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. Although it is lacking a lot. It could have had like 7 or 8 bags of Doritos, in my opinion.
Alright, we're gonna have a little interview with Philippe. You used to work in a gaming store, correct?
Sorry,
You used to work in a gaming store when you were younger?
Oh yeah.
So you have a lot of experience with games from the 90s?
Yeah.
Around the 80s, so what was that like? Can you tell us about that experience?
C'était avec des jeux comme Street Fighter, je sais pas si tu t'en rappelles, mais c'était vraiment exceptionnel. Les coups qu'on arrivait à faire et des coups spéciaux, les coups spéciaux étaient vraiment exceptionnels. Mais maintenant, ça a pris une dimension tellement incroyable que non seulement il y a des coups spéciaux, mais après, à la fin, quand la personne est morte en face de toi, tu as encore des coups spéciaux et qui sont absolument extraordinaires. On arrache la colonne vertébrale, on passe à travers l'œil et tout. C'est vraiment fabuleux.
Great, perfect. So that's all for our episode today. So Team Philippe would like to welcome you, would like to wish you a great day, have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next time on Hall of Games. Lights?
Fighting not for justice.